Indie games have a way of telling stories that big-budget titles often can't match. They're personal, bold, and unafraid to dive deep into emotions, mysteries, and human connections. In today's video, we're diving into 10 indie games with the best stories, each one a masterpiece of storytelling. Whether you're a fan of gripping mysteries, heartfelt journeys, or unforgettable characters, there's something here for everyone.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Disco Elysium is a deep dive into the chaotic mind of its protagonist and the broken world he inhabits. You play as a washed-up detective who wakes up in a trashed hotel room with no memory of who he is or why he's there. But there's no time to wallow. There's a murder to solve. What makes this game truly stand out is its writing. Every conversation, every thought, and every choice pulls you deeper into its rich dystopian world of Revachol.
This fan has 2 chain pulls.
Unlike traditional RPGs, there's no combat here. Instead, your battles are fought in dialogue and within your own mind, with your skills, like drama, logic, and even electrochemistry, acting as voices that guide, argue, and sometimes mock you. The game adapts to your choices, letting you shape your detective into anything from a communist revolutionary to a hopeless drunk.
The Union must have turned.
But Disco Elysium isn't just about solving a murder. It's about confronting the ghosts of your past, the weight of your failures, and the question of who you want to become. It's a story that's equal parts tragic, hilarious, and profoundly human. If you love narrative-driven experiences, this one's a must-play.
It started. It was like jam rock now.
They didn't see shit, man. Kids getting shot.
We're going to bed or ordering another 3 pizzas.
Yeah? What's your vote usually?
Supernatural thrillers often rely on scares, but Oxenfree achieves something deeper. It lingers in your thoughts long after the credits roll. You play as Alex, a teenager who brings her friends to a desolate island for a night of fun. What starts as harmless rebellion quickly spirals into something eerie when they accidentally open a rift to somewhere else.
It won't hurt you.
The game's unique dialogue system is its crown jewel. Conversations flow naturally, allowing you to shape Alex's relationships while unraveling the island's chilling mysteries. The rift you've opened is more than just a plot device. It becomes a haunting metaphor for the choices and regrets that shape who we are. With its striking visual style and a soundtrack that perfectly complements its eerie tone, Oxenfree is an unforgettable blend of coming-of-age drama and supernatural suspense. It's a story about forgiveness, friendship, and facing the things we've buried deep within ourselves.
Not anymore.
What the hell is this?
Do you want to play a game?
I know you're there. Your lights are on.
Hello?
Firewatch is a game that drops you into the isolated beauty of the Wyoming wilderness, but it's the story that truly captivates. You play as Henry, a man seeking solace from his troubled life by taking a summer job as a fire lookout. Armed with just a walkie-talkie, your only connection to the outside world is Delilah, your supervisor, whose voice becomes your lifeline in more ways than one.
Thin mustache, real thin mustache. I got a long scar.
As you explore the stunning forests, you'll uncover mysterious happenings that blur the line between the tranquil and the unsettling. Is there someone watching you? Or is it just the weight of Henry's personal struggles playing tricks on his mind? The heart of Firewatch lies in its dialogue, natural, heartfelt, and shaped by your choices. The evolving relationship between Henry and Delilah feels real, making you care deeply about these 2 flawed but relatable characters. It's a story about loneliness, connection, and the scars we carry, wrapped in a visually stunning package. Perfect for anyone who loves an emotional, atmospheric experience.
For some suppression, but I bet we'll be stuck with her for the rest of the summer. And she doesn't have it.
Growing up is hard, especially when your hometown feels like it's crumbling around you. In Night in the Woods, you play as May Borowski, a college dropout who returns to her small, struggling hometown of Possum Springs. As May reconnects with her childhood friends, you'll navigate a narrative filled with humor, heartache, and a touch of the supernatural. The game masterfully blends relatable themes like mental health, economic hardship, and the uncertainty of young adulthood with quirky dialogue and charming characters. But beneath its witty surface lies a creeping sense of unease, as strange events in Possum Springs hint at something much darker. With its striking art style, memorable soundtrack, and poignant storytelling, Night in the Woods captures the bittersweet essence of growing up and finding your place in a world that's constantly changing. If there's one game that proves storytelling can be just as powerful as gameplay, it's To the Moon. This emotional masterpiece follows two scientists, Dr. Rosaline and Dr. Watts, whose job is to grant dying patients their final wish by altering their memories. In this case, their patient, Johnny, wants to go to the moon, but as the doctors dive into his memories to make it happen, they uncover a life filled with love, loss, and heartbreak. Johnny's connection to his late wife, River, is at the core of this story, and the game gently explores themes of mental health, sacrifice, and the small moments that define our lives.
A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way
This
out of the
bed we
hotel.
made is a noir-inspired adventure that pulls you into a world of secrets and intrigue. Set in the 1950s, you play as Sophie, a hotel maid who becomes entangled in the lives of the guests she serves. What starts as innocent curiosity quickly turns into a gripping mystery as Sophie discovers hidden clues and unsettling truths about the people around her. The game's strength lies in its attention to detail. Every room you clean is a puzzle piece, revealing intimate glimpses into the lives of the guests. Your choices shape Sophie's path, allowing you to decide how far you're willing to go to uncover the truth. With its stylish period setting, morally complex story, and immersive gameplay, This Bed We Made is a must-play for fans of detective stories and narrative-driven games. Undertale isn't just a game, it's an emotional roller coaster that challenges everything you think you know about RPGs. Created by Toby Fox, this indie gem puts you in the shoes of a child who falls into the underground, a world full of quirky, lovable, and sometimes terrifying monsters. What sets Undertale apart is its revolutionary approach to choice. Will you fight your way through or spare every foe you meet? Every decision you make has consequences, shaping not just the story, but how the game itself reacts to you. Its characters, like Sans, Papyrus, and Toriel, feel alive, each with their own charm, humor, and depth. But beneath its pixelated exterior and witty dialogue lies a story that explores morality, friendship, and forgiveness in ways that will tug at your heartstrings. With a phenomenal soundtrack and unforgettable twists, Undertale is a storytelling masterpiece that stays with you long after you finish.
Red Creek Valley seemed like a quiet, ordinary place. I've learned to...
The Vanishing of Ethan Carter is a beautifully atmospheric mystery that's as much about discovery as it is about loss. You play as Paul Prospero, a paranormal investigator summoned to the Red Creek Valley to find a missing boy named Ethan Carter. But what you uncover is far more than a missing persons case. It's a haunting exploration of family, imagination, and tragedy. The game's open-world design encourages you to explore its stunning environments at your own pace, piecing together Ethan's story through scattered clues and supernatural visions. Its minimalist approach to gameplay puts the focus squarely on its narrative, which unfolds like a chilling, poetic puzzle. OMORI is a game that lures you in with its colorful, dreamlike visuals, only to take you on a journey through some of the darkest corners of the human mind. You play as Sunny, a boy grappling with deep-seated guilt and trauma as you explore both a whimsical dream world and the stark reality of his life. The game's strength lies in its duality. In the dream world, you'll solve puzzles, battle strange creatures, and uncover mysteries, while in reality, you'll piece together Sunny's fractured relationships and long-buried secrets. The contrast between the two worlds creates a narrative that's as unsettling as it is poignant. With its deeply emotional storytelling, haunting soundtrack, and themes of mental health and forgiveness, OMORI is a game that leaves a lasting impression.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
What remains of Edith Finch is a hauntingly beautiful exploration of family, memory, and loss. You play as Edith, the last surviving member of the Finch family, who returns to her family's sprawling, eccentric home to uncover the stories of her ancestors. Each room in the Finch house is a time capsule, leading you into vivid, surreal sequences that bring each family member's tragic fate to life. From a comic book horror story to a child's dreamlike imagination, every vignette is unique, blending gameplay and narrative in ways that will leave you in awe. But what makes Edith Finch truly unforgettable is its ability to evoke deep, raw emotions. It's not just about death, it's about how we process loss, hold on to memories, and find beauty even in the darkest moments. A true storytelling masterpiece that every gamer should experience.
Coming! But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Either way, done is done.
As we wrap up this journey through the world of indie games with unforgettable stories, it's clear that these titles prove one thing. You don't need a massive budget to tell a tale that stays with players forever. From the emotional highs and lows of Disco Elysium to the eerie mysteries of the vanishing of Ethan Carter, these games showcase the incredible creativity and storytelling power of indie developers. Which of these games moved you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Nerds Games, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on our deep dives into the gaming world. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep playing, keep exploring, and keep telling your own stories.
Feels stretched.
Better.
now.
What are you?
In
Between.
fastened loose.